It was a lovely, eventful Friday. 3 thrift stores, 2 estate sales, and 1 coffee and burrito. Come along with me to Southwest Portland and Beaverton for a sunny day of treasure hunting. My first stop was for my morning coffee and a breakfast burrito at a spot literally called the Coffee Shop. Across the parking lot is a local thrift store I've never been to called Cat Thrift Store. Unfortunately, as I walked over, I saw the sign in the window that they'll be closing sometime this June. I'm glad I had the chance to stop in. I actually really liked this pair of lamps. The color was great, the shape was fun, and the wood details were nice. At $30 for the pair, what a steal of a deal. They were marked as is, and there were chips on the top. I didn't examine them further to see if there were other flaws, but in hindsight, maybe that wouldn't have bothered me that much. Although I am hoping to find lamps with good shades already, as I've discovered how difficult it is to match a shade to the right lamp, and shades can also be expensive. There was a surprising amount of cute kitchen items, many of them vintage. Next was an estate sale down the street in a beautiful neighborhood. The house was quite charming with an incredible backyard. The interiors and decor were not exactly my style, a bit fancy for me, and I assumed definitely over my budget. But I thought it would be interesting to check out. There was a pretty painted dresser that had potential, but someone had just bought it right before I got there.
Those are adorable.
These mini tea sets, of course, reminded me of the ones I loved on the Office of Collecting's traveling museum tour. I was so tempted to get a set.
That's really pretty. Wow, look at that.
Are you?
I think you should have that.
No, $850, right?
Wow, oh my God. Wow. Oh my God, that's hilarious. 34.
I ended up purchasing the wood riser and the stack of colorful paper coasters. Then I made a quick stop at a Goodwill location in Beaverton. I spotted this minty green cart across the store when I first walked in and made a beeline for it, but at $24.99 I left it behind. If you've watched any of my videos, there's usually a part where I see a mini chest of drawers and have to test it out. I turned around and saw this laying on the desk. I think the original tag is from Home Goods, so it's not vintage, but I've always loved this cute ceramic drawer style and remember seeing colorful ones at Pier 1 Imports back in the 90s. For once, I kind of like that this one is in a more neutral colorway. Many lamps I've seen in the last few weeks, but still, not any that felt like the right ones for my home. Great, thank you. Oh. On to the third thrift store of the day, Restore in Beaverton. This is another one I haven't been to, but I'm trying to ramp up my hunt for the big furnishing pieces I want for my house. Plus, we have remodeling projects and I'd like to buy some of the accessories for it secondhand if possible. Right away I spotted these cute vintage juice glasses and I thought it would be a good experiment to see if they fit a vintage holder I bought years ago. At first I put 4 in the cart, then thought the better of it and only bought 2. And that's a good thing because believe it or not, these little glasses are too big for the holder. Seen any that speak to me. That's kind of pretty. Oh, kind of falling off the basement. No luck with lamps or any other household items, so I turned my attention to the furniture. 68. That is beautiful. $325. Oh, it is sold. I can see why. So pretty. These are both too big for my place. $115. Night. Oh, the curves. Wow. And that one comes with a mirror. $220. Broken there. Cool though. This one's on sale for $17. $285. What's this? What's that? Two-piece hutch. It's not really the style I like. This is $55. Cool handles. Look at that. I actually really like that. There were some great pieces the day I stopped by, just nothing that felt quite right for my space. I especially loved this two-piece hutch, if only it was just the bottom half. I kind of want this for all my papers. It's not that aesthetically pleasing though. Wow. $55. The blue sofa. Look at that. Good, how are you? Good. Just these two. And here we are at the second estate sale and the final stop of the day. Parking was hectic, the sale was busy, and a woman passed by me on my way in and said it was a good one, so I was hopeful. There were a couple of art pieces I was hoping to look at, plus a few other random things. I made my way upstairs and saw one of the framed art pieces. but the price was too high for me, so I passed on it.
Size are those 11? Damn.
I was excited momentarily when I saw the vintage cake tin was still there, but then realized the bottom of it was missing. I thought this coffee canister was great, and so was this pastel-colored vintage mug. It reminds me of the Lindt Steinmeist Colorways collection. For $3, I couldn't pass it up.
18 for the set. This is pretty beat up. 4, 6, 4, 8. Oh, those are cute.
And then I spotted this salt and pepper shaker set and decided to get them. The original tag is from Mark's Hallmark store, which is a bit of a nostalgic memory for me. I thought the set was whimsical and fun. A random basket grab from the garage, and it was about time to go.
That's cool.
I stopped at the refrigerator to look at the magnets. A bit silly maybe, but I needed to buy some chip clips, and these magnetic ones come in handy. So I picked up these 3 in fun colors. Is it weird that these might be my favorite find of the whole day? It's the little things, really. And I got all 3 for $1. Before I went to stand in the checkout line, I went to the one room that had been too crowded when I first got there. It was still busy, but I peeked at a few of the shelves. There was a ton of greeting card packages, but mostly newer designs and not really my style. Perhaps inspired by the bit of colorful nostalgia of my previous finds, I grabbed this 1990s Mary Englebright ceramic picture frame, and then also bought this sunflower frame. Some very 90s nostalgia right there. Then I spotted this tin mirror and sunflower decorated frame on my way to check out. I didn't see a price tag on the sunflower frame, but I was tempted to get it. The sunflower is an icon of my 90s youth. And just like that, the Friday fun was done. I can't help but wonder, what did you spot on the shelves that you would have picked up? As always, thanks for shopping with me today.